Morning, people. Happy Thursday. Almost through the week. You're almost there. This chair's mad heavy. We're almost there. Thank you guys. Let me throw the shirt. Thank you guys for joining. Good morning. Happy Thursday. As you guys can see, I am winding down. I am getting tired. But I did an Energizer this morning. I really did. I woke up today and I'm like, oh my God, I've been on the road forever. I haven't slept in my own bed in forever. My beard is growing out. My mustache is growing over my lip. I don't know what's going on. But the grind don't stop. Gotta still get up and go to work. And so I woke up this morning. Let me turn this down just a little bit. I know I always do that, but it is what it is. So I did an Energizer this morning. Very simple. And it helped. It really did because I was tired, guys. I woke up, I did 50 push-ups, 50 jumping jacks, and 50 mountain climbers. And now I got a little bit of energy. And then I'm drinking this water. So, I don't know. I mean, it helped me. It got me going. Got my blood flowing a little bit. I don't always do exercise in the morning, but today I needed it. So, how are you guys getting started, man? It is the warm-up. We are supposed to get our day started, and hopefully, you know what I'm hoping is that we're actually waking up and jumping on the right side of the bed in the morning. That's what I want. That's what I'm hoping, that you wake up and you're like, new day, let me go conquer it. And then, I mean, of course, you're going to check in on your fatigue levels and whatnot, but ideally, you're looking forward to your day. That's my dream, unless you got court today, and then I wish you the best. What's up, Carl? What's going on? Look, y'all, even if y'all don't check out my This Just In page, Carl's been posting a lot of good stuff on his page for Black History Month. He's been sharing some good stuff. And I know I've been slacking on quotes, so I got a lot of quotes today. I'm probably not even going to talk as much today. At some point, I'm just going to start sharing some really good quotes around Black History Month that are actually helping keep me energized and motivated as I do this work. What's going on, Liz? Good morning. I see my mom like, hey, Mom, what's up? Alrighty, so there are a couple things that I did want to share with you guys, just based on my experience here. And like I said, you never know where I'm going to get these little gems or things that come to mind, but I'm looking at some notes I wrote down, some things I want you guys to do, but I want to share a story with you guys. All right, well, before I share a story with you guys, exactly, 10 minutes cardio, 15 minutes, good job. Here's what I wanted you guys to do, because I want to focus on you first this week. This is a work week. We're at Thursday, over the hill yesterday, right? And what I wrote here today was, when we're getting out of bed, what are we doing? And it came to me naturally yesterday, but I like it, so I'm gonna stick to it. You're either gonna build on the success of yesterday, right, guys? Or you're gonna bounce back from a minor setback. Something that happened yesterday didn't go the way you wanted to go. Maybe it was a major setback. You really need to take some time to plan your bounce back. You know, so I think that I want to kind of be mindful of that every morning, knowing that some of my listeners had great days yesterday, and they're ready to go out there and build on that success, build on that momentum and drive and keep going. And then also being mindful that some of y'all had crappy days. And it's just the way life works sometimes. You know, I try to be positive, but I'm understanding that sometimes things don't go your way, but there's no reason to get stuck in a rut. That's what I hate for anybody. I don't want anyone to get stuck in a rut, because there's so much more out there for you. Okay, so still on you for a second before I move on and tell you a little story about my day yesterday. Here's what I wrote down. Check in. I've been asking you guys to do this, and I mean it. If you haven't done it, you really need to do this. Find yourself an accountability partner. I mean this, guys. We need to be held accountable. I don't know what it is. Some people can do it naturally. Some people are very good at self-checking themselves and holding themselves accountable and so on and so forth. But we all know that's not always the case, and that always doesn't work. And so you need accountability partners, and sometimes in the different phases of your life. As a couple, right? If you're in a marriage and you got children, as parents, you guys are each other's accountability partners. You make sure that dad does what he's supposed to do, and dad, you make sure that mom does what she's supposed to do, and together, you guys are great parents. Same thing at work. You got somebody, if you hold a position, suppose you are, let's go. Let's go. Isaac, you should definitely do it. And Isaac do the cool down at night. I'm tuning in every night. Look, finish strong, get your accountability partner. Sometimes, at work, we work on teams. And so Isaac's a great example. They're coaches. And so you might have all the defensive coaches over here and all the offensive coaches over here. But it's up for, when you come to work, you're going to look at the people who are on your side of the fence, who you guys have a shared goal towards success, and say, hey, let's hold each other accountable. Let's have each other's back. On Thursday, let's check in and see where we are in our workloads. If you're done yours, I'll help you with yours. Or if I'm done mine, I'll help you with yours. If you're done yours, you can help me with mine. I really mean it with these accountability partners, man. Y'all gotta, and I try to be accountability partner for everybody to at least tell you guys to get out there and start your day fresh with a fresh set of eyes, and not to go into it thinking it's already doomed from the start, because if you think it's doomed from the start, then it's going to be doomed. I promise you. So, yeah, man, it's Thursday. We're at the end of the week. You guys probably had some goals you wanted to accomplish in the office or at the workplace, or whatever the case may be, and you're so close. And so just check in. If you need to, check in with your accountability partner. Make sure that that you're on the right track. All right. So, two different stories from yesterday, and I'll share with you guys. So, I went to the Rockets and the Miami Heat game last night. And by the way, somebody let Russell Carter that the Houston Rockets could use his services ASAP. Them boys was looking bad out there last night, man. No defense at all. They were shooting like 35%. They let Miami shoot like 52%. And I was swearing, I was looking at the game, I'm like, it doesn't look like Miami has that many more possessions. Them boys wasn't missing, because Houston wasn't playing no defense, and it was terrible. Harden balled. But, all right, so before we went to the game, I got dressed down. Now, mind you, y'all see me, I've been dressing all week. I've been putting a suit on. I even did a bow tie earlier this week. But I dressed down last night. I put on a hoodie, a little comfortable hoodie from Aeropostale that I bought in the mall yesterday. I did a little bit of shopping. But I got some jeans, and I had like some Aldo sneakers on. I had my hoodie, and I had my leather jacket on, and I had my fitted on. And so I went downstairs to the lobby to get ready to meet the rest of the guys to go to the game. And a few of the people from our program was down there in the lobby, and I came down and I spoke to some folks, spoke to them, and nobody spoke back to me. And so I was like, hey guys, hey, what's up? And the group that was sitting there more or less just didn't acknowledge me. Like, they just looked over, and then so I had like, hey, and I took my hat off. They were like, oh, it's you. We would have never guessed. They were like, we would have never guessed that was you. They, I don't know. It was just so funny. I guess a few of them just weren't going to speak to me because of my appearance. And I found that interesting. And so what that made me think of, though, and I didn't take it too personal. I think it more or less is what it is sometimes with people. But what it made me think of is, how do you, and this is a question to you guys, and it was actually a self-reflective moment to myself. How do you carry yourself, right? Sis, what's up? Thank you. How do you carry yourself? How do you walk into a room, right? How do you carry yourself? How do you walk into a room? Because people pick up on your energy. People pick up on your appearance. And, you're going to get different reactions from people based on your energy, the way you walk, the way you carry yourself, and your appearance. And I don't know if it's something that, and I'm just saying this as more or less something to be mindful of. because you never know where you are. You know, you never know who you're going to be dealing with. In some places, I could have looked just as sore and just as out of place wearing a full-blown suit. I got you, sis, wearing a full-blown suit in the wrong environment, and people are looking at you like, what do you got on? Who are you? Not going to talk to him. He might be a Jehovah's Witness about to knock on my door. So you never know, right? But so I just think it's interesting the that, you know, how we carry ourselves. People are constantly reacting to us, right? Like people are most definitely reacting to you and your presence, even if it's subconsciously. Because I really don't know if those people intentionally was like, we're not going to talk to that guy when he walks by us. You know, I think it was more or less just a subconscious decision to not pay attention to a guy in jeans and dressed down and whatever, so forth. It was interesting. So be mindful of of the way you carry yourself. And what that made me think of, and Sis Deanna, what you just said, most definitely walk in with confidence regardless of the surface appearance, because your aura is going to oversight everything. So what that made me think of is exactly what Deanna is sharing. Keep your head up, walk tall, and walk with confidence. She said it, man. Walk with confidence regardless, because you just never know how you're being perceived. And people are definitely picking up on your energy. What's up, Mike? What's going on, bro? Mike, they needed you out there last night. The Rockets, man. So I'm just saying, it was just an observation. I thought it was weird. They didn't speak. They looked at what I had on. I was like, oh my God, we don't know who he is. And I spoke, and I took my hat off, and everybody was like, oh, we just didn't know it was you. You've been getting dressed all week. Whatever. So it was fair, I guess. But I took it as a moment to be conscious about my own appearance. And I was fine with it. I was happy. I thought it was fresh. But I just want everybody to do that sometimes, right? Be conscious of the way you walk into a room. That was a lesson for me yesterday. Second story. The Rockets need help. Mike, Russell, y'all help them out. Third story. So all week I've been, in Houston, letting people know I was here. And luckily I got a chance to get up with one of my brothers from college. And what's up, Soup? What's going on? And my boy Will. So we've been hanging out. I put a picture on Facebook yesterday. And so I'm so proud of Will and his wife Glenda. And what I wanted to say was, man, celebrate your friends. They're about to have a baby. I just got back from Jamaica celebrating my friends. Celebrate your friends, guys, because, man, these people are on journeys. Your friends, I mean, some are getting married. They're having kids. They're buying houses. Will and Glenda have a beautiful home out here. And and it's funny because, right. Carl, I'm going to come back to that. It's funny because this is what I thought about when I got to go visit Will yesterday. And when I ran into him at the game, Will, and some of his coworkers had a suite at the game already. I was in the 400 level. My boy is already down at the in the suite. And so it's funny because Martin said, when I blow up, you blow up. Blue, blue. Remember that? But it's real. It is real, guys. When your friends blow up and they do big things, like I didn't have to stay here at this hotel all week. I could have stayed with Will. Their house is beautiful. They got floors. You know, I'm so proud of them. But, you know, when your friends blow up, chances are you end up in box seats, chilling. And the same thing goes for you. When you blow up, you know, you're going to put other people on. You're going to help other people out. You're going to be there for your friends, man. So, and I'm not saying support your friends and wait until the day they blow up so you can get some or whatever they got. I'm saying that, man, don't be a hater. Support people's journeys. Watch where they go and support them along the way. because people will remember, who was with them throughout that walk. And I just think that it was such a blessing to be able to get up with him. I actually had a chance to meet up with another friend of mine who's down here doing some really good work, my homeboy Derek, and we all went to lunch yesterday. And so just keep your network strong, support your people, support your team. If somebody's trying to get on, support them, because you, lo and behold, you're gonna look up and that person might really done made it, and you was hating and you was dream crushing. You know how some of y'all are dream crushers. Don't do that. I hear you, sis. I hear you, and this is why we talking about it, man. Y'all support each other, y'all. Support each other. And I think that real support, real love, and real friendship, it never goes unforgotten. It really doesn't, It's just funny, man. It's just funny thinking about, where you come from, and then where some people, where you end up, where you can end up. And how, do I? I may. Because I always squint to see the words. But, yeah, y'all, so I just say that. Support your friends. So I wanted to share some quotes because I've been slacking on quotes, and I came across some really good quotes I just wanted to share today. Exactly. Your friends will support celebrities, but won't support you in your walk and your journey. Look, man, we better than that. And if you're a part of this community, we're gonna support each other. All right, here we go. Absolutely. I think I done struck gold with this topic. We got to get out of this crab in the barrel mentality. We really do. Y'all got to realize, even if you got two people who are very interested in the same exact pathway, chances are you do better supporting each other through that walk than competing against each other. I'm just being honest. But alrighty. There was one quote I came across I really wanted to share. Here we go. All right, this is the one I want to start with because this is my hope. This is my hope. So I want to start with this one. This quote is from Franklin Thomas, activist, philanthropist, and former president of the Ford Foundation. Go figure. Here we go. He says, and I'm reading this off the TV over here, y'all, so maybe I'll do this so y'all, it doesn't look like I'm not looking at, listen carefully. Here we go. The quote says, one day our ancestors will think it incredible that we paid so much attention to things like the amount of melanin in our skin, or the shape of our eyes, or our gender, instead of the unique identities of each of us as complex human beings. That's dope. One day, and that's my hope, right? Is that one day we really look back and be like, dang, they was really fighting because of the color of their skin, and they was really fighting because of, their features were different. It's ridiculous. And so hopefully, what's up, Bonvita? Hopefully we'll get to the point where we actually appreciate these things in one another, right? I just think, especially when it comes to our physical appearance. I mean, the spectrum is so wide and so dope and so beautiful that I think that there just needs to be so much more appreciation for just how unique each and every person is. Even, like I said, you could be twins and still be, well, no, not you can be. There are twins. There are people who are twins, raised in the same household under the same rules and probably on the same diet their whole life, and are still two completely, uniquely different individuals. And we're all complex people. There are so many things that make up who we are. Your experiences, for one, your upbringing, your lessons you learned, your knowledge, your intellect. There's so many things that go into making you that special person that you are. And so one day, it'll really be ridiculous because we know to really even zero in on one aspect of what makes us who we are is insulting. It's insulting, you know what I mean? So hopefully we'll all see that at some point. Let me see what else we got here. Desmond Tutu. My humanity is bound up in yours, for we can only be human together. For real, Jamie. Thank you. Thank you for indulging, man. And I think that what I try to do is, put some good energy out there so that as you guys go along throughout your day, you'll also put, the similar energy out there, and I think that it will vibrate. I also think that a lot of things that we talk about, especially from the positive perspective, are things that we want anyway, and some people just don't know how to breach the topic. What's going on, bro? Some people just don't know how to breach the topic. And so, or some people are scared for, this sounds weird, scared to be positive. Or just don't know how to, Or sometimes people are just truly, and they don't feel like others care as much. They don't feel that sense of community. So what people do is they become insulated and they say, well, I'm gonna worry about me and mine. So let me just hold a couple more a couple more quotes. All right. Hold fast to dreams. This quote's from Langston Hughes, so this is good. Hold fast to dreams, for if dreams die, life is a broken winged bird that cannot fly. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. If y'all had a big old set of wings on your back, you tell me you wouldn't want to fly. And that's each and every one of us. If we allow our dreams, if we hold fast to our dreams. Yeah, there are, man. It's a lot of good people out there willing to be resources, and we're gonna do it. We're doing it, man. We building that network, and each and every person. Isaac said he's gonna do the cool down. I'm gonna hold him accountable. But look, hold fast to dreams, for if dreams die, life is a broken winged bird that cannot fly. That's what I don't want for you guys, man. That's what I do not want for you guys. Don't be a broken winged bird. Exactly. It really does. It really does. So what Dwight said is when you're asked to be a resource or do something positive, it makes you feel good. Somebody from Jersey just asked me to be a part of a mentoring program this summer. Can't wait. But yeah, so I want to leave y'all with that. Lastly, if there's no struggle, there's no progress. We've seen the struggle of our ancestors, right? It's Black History Month. We've seen the struggle. And real talk, there's been progress. So when there are people who say, oh, there's been no progress since listen, there's been progress. Let's keep building on it, right? When we have good days, and we have good movements in time, we want to build on that progress and keep it moving. And that's what I want for everybody. As a people, we've made progress, honestly, as a people. And but there's so much more that we can do, and I want to build on it. Supporting our communities and families, Listen, she said, I don't want to push my agenda, but it wasn't until I found God and established relationship with God that I had my awakening. Listen, that's your testimony. That ain't your agenda. You share that thing and you let it impact others all by itself, by you being you, the example that you are. So thank you, Jamie, for sharing. Look, God bless y'all. Y'all have a good day. Get out there. It's Thursday. Check in with your accountability partner. And let's finish the week strong. Tomorrow we're going to talk about some fun and I return to the East Coast. So, deuces.